Hey guys, Timbercraft here. We're going to be painting and finishing up this little St. Patrick's Day, and it's for one of those three-tiered tabletop decorations. And so we're just going to do this. So I have some of the stuff out, and I just thought I'd show you how I finish them. I'm going to put a lot of these, I don't know, I just like them. They're just happy dots, they're easy. I just take a stylus and it's just got a little bit of paint. I just tap it once. I can usually get 2 dots out of it before it goes smaller. So I'll do that. So those are all done. And then as you can see on here, I've also done some of the letters and I floated some of those little things. These are stuck on by double stick tape. So they're pretty stuck. Let's see if I can get one off. I have broken these before, like this one. That will be hard. So this goes on the little hat along with the lucky sign, and then you have a little of these. But what we're gonna do is we're going to take and shade. And this is a different way to shade. So this is Versacolor, and it just a darker green. And I'm just going to tap, and you can tap on your, I have a glass mat. No, can you see that? I'm just going to tap around the edges so it just shades it just a teeny. And then, so it's just nice and subtle. You can do it with all of these. You can do it with my stack. You can see kind of, you can run it. You can do the edges, but it can't do the center line. So you can kind of see. I'll show you on another. This is the tag. Oops, there. This is the tag, and you can go around the edges. Some people like it really messy. I'm one of those. Or some people like it just tailored right by the edge. So I just have one of those little finger things. And so you'll just go around. Do it as heavy, as dark as you want. You will have to seal these once you get these on, because it is a water base. So I don't like it to look square, so I kind of take the corners and round them. I'll show you my other one that I did, and I'm a lot more liberal. This is actually for my friend. And I don't know if she, oh, did you see that right there? Because that dot is wet. It's not how good of a painter you are, it's how good you can clean up your mess. That's what my grandpa used to tell me. So I'm going to erase that, and then all I have to do is dot that one again. Okay. And then I'll show you on these little white ones. These are so fun because they'll get all, we'll put them all together. I'll do the whole stem. There you go. And then these will sit right, this is on the little banner, so they'll just sit right like that. How cute is that? So, I think I'll continue doing these ones so you guys don't have to watch the whole time, and then I'll come back. Alright, so we're back at it. We're going to float on the bottom. You can tell if it has too much water if it walks up. But I'm also going to float over here on the bottom of the lucky. I'm just going to kind of follow the curve lines, but I want it to be color. the bottom. So then that one's all shaded. And I can even come back with a little bit of this green and hit a couple of these tops just for fun. Just so it'll have a little bit of variation on that lettering, and it always dries softer than what you see right there. And then this is the tag. So the hat goes on the tag, and then this little thing goes on the tag, and then I'm going to throw in one of these tinier ones. So we'll get that glued on. And then these are pretty easy. This is my glitter glue, and it's got one of these little tops. I think that it's seeing the end of its days because it kind of leaks out the top. So I just take that little bit of glitter glue. Not a lot because I don't want the glue to gush out from the letters. And then I'll just make sure that they line up nicely. And you do have those lines. You can see those lines where to put the letters just so that the spacing is perfect. But if you don't push the letters down, then what happens is it kind of sits on top. So you want it to be smushed just enough. Okay, and then we'll take this Lucky and put it up here. So this has got double-sided tape, that's where that's at. See if I can pull this up. Sometimes it's easier just to pull the tape in the strip, and then it'll, oh, no, that didn't work. There we go. So we'll do the same thing. We can put it on the back of these ones. Oops. When I said it's leaking, that's what it's doing. It's just putting blobs down instead of a thin line. And you don't need a lot. This balsam wood is very, very thirsty. So it sucks up all that stuff. Did you notice that I had it painted opposite? But I fixed it. Not a problem. Okay, and then the last thing to go on here is the St. Patrick's Day. The other thing that I wanted to show you too, I'll put that on there, is that I took a separate file and I made this cute little cauldron. And I think I'll put some highlights on that one. I'll just show you how easy that is. So I just load my paintbrush, so it's just the corner, and I walk it out just a little bit. And I'll hold it up here, hopefully I can see. And you can make it as soft of a shadow or as bold as a shadow. Now if you put one of those on and you don't like it, see, this is going to dry lighter. All you have to do is take the water, you can walk out a little bit of it, or you can go over the white and it'll remove some of that white. And if you don't like that, paint it over black. I'm going to put just a little bit on my sides. And I'm just going to walk that out. And I'm going to get this little, because this is a handle but you can't really see it. So I want to get this and this. And that's probably all it needs. You could, if you wanted to get a little bit more, you could put just a teeny one right here. That way the feet will stand out. And see how soft that is. If you don't like it, you can just move it with your fingers. But there's a little cauldron, and that can go in there. I think this would be cute in one of those. This is for those three-tiered tabletop decorations that have the little levels, and it would be really cute to have these, and then a little bit of moss, and then put the chocolate gold candy in there with these. That's what I'm gonna do. And I don't even have one, so I'm gonna have to figure out either make one or go see if they have any and buy one. So that's the little banner one. It comes with, I think, 3 or 4 of those in the kit. And yeah, so when you get it all done, you have all these pieces. Oh, and there's a little stand on the back of that one. And you can put jute rope through there. So you'll have that piece, this one, and it has a stand for it. And then the little cauldron. So all of these elements you can display and put in that. It's super, super cute.